I'll let Al Lewis from KDNU and Logan just get right to it about playing against Air Force and what it's like in the trenches against their kind of offense. I know they block different and make it different inside. Can you talk about that?
Oh yeah, playing Air Force is much different from playing anybody else. You know, the type of offense they run, no one else runs that type of offense. And as far as the war in the trenches, it's going to be a war. It's very nasty. It's very physical. But you know, you just got to bring it and compete with them because you know Air Force is always a physical team to play, especially their O-line.
Well, and you know the first play they'll run or the play they want to run is the fullback dive right at you. Can you talk a little bit about how you have to defend that?
Yeah, you just gotta, you know, play gap sound and out physical them up front. That's the only way that you can be successful against a triple option team, and that's what we intend to do.
All right, Jason Turner from the Herald Journal. You guys have gained some momentum in rush defense the last couple of weeks. BYU had some success in the second half, but I think it was because they were throwing the ball really well, and that honestly opened up the run. But how much momentum do you feel that you've gained with your rush defense, and how critical is that going into the Air Force game?
It's very critical. Like I said a few weeks ago, it's all about getting better as the weeks go on, and I can definitely see that that's what our defense is doing as coaches and players. Our coaches have really set us up with a really good game plan coming into this weekend. It's all about us practicing hard and being able to execute when the game time comes.
All right, Brian Priest, KSLSports.com. Coach Anderson talked a lot about leadership and leadership kind of stepping up and helping find consistency day to day, play to play. And so I was wondering from your perspective as a player, how has the leadership developed on the team this year, and how do you compare that to how things developed last season?
You know, a lot of our leaders have stepped up, especially over the past few weeks. It's just all about keeping our brothers accountable and keeping ourselves accountable too. So that's what we've been really harping on, and that's what we've been doing a lot. You know, we had a lot of great leaders last year that we've lost, such as, you know, we have DT, Nick Henninger on the defensive side. Losing great leaders like that, it happens every year with programs, but it's our job as the next people up to step up and fulfill those roles. And though it may be hard, we just got to do it. We got to grow up. We got to mature and help lead our team to success.
All right, Brian Phillips, Big Blue USC Aggie News. Unfortunately, you guys at the defensive tackle spots have been banged up a little bit. You missed a game. Cassie's had a little bit of trouble. What young guys are you feeling like they're really stepping up and starting to fill the void of some of the guys that have been lost for the year, like Senny and so on?
Yeah, you know, losing Senny and Phil for the season has been really hard, but Bo Miley and Tavian Coleman have done an excellent job stepping up. There was no hesitation for them, no fear. They just stepped up when their name was called, and they've been doing a great job. I know that as the weeks go on and as practices keep going, that they're going to get better and better, and I trust them 100% to play for us and play alongside us.
Hello, Jacob Nielsen, KSL.com. What are your thoughts of just the conference right now? And it seems like even though y'all haven't had the start to the season you wanted, just the nature of things, that the conference is still there for the taking.
Yes, exactly. The conference is still there for the taking. We haven't played any division games yet, and this is a big week for us. You know, it's very important for us to come in and, you know, do well this game. So, yeah, like whatever happened in the past and whatever our record may be right now, it matters, but not as much as the rest of the season matters. You know, the rest of the games looking on is all conference games, and these are the ones that really count. So we're taking that to heart, and we're working hard to have a successful season leading up.
All right, I wanted to follow up real quick on my question about the team's leadership. For you personally, what is your leadership style? How do you approach some of the younger guys on the team? Is it more as a vocal leader? Is it, you know, keep your head down, do your work? Is it some other style? What do you do to get a response from guys?
So personally, leading up to this, I felt like it was okay for me just to, you know, like you said, keep your head down and work, lead by example. But I feel like that doesn't work as much, so I've kind of broken out of my shell a little bit more and got out of my comfort zone and try to be more of a vocal leader, you know. And it helps my teammates, but it also helps myself as well. So yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot more is being more of a vocal leader, you know, helping out the young guys and keeping people accountable as well as telling people to make sure they keep me accountable as well.
All right, Al Lewis again. Can you just talk about your recruiting process of coming to Utah State, how this has worked out, what your career's been like so far coming here, and why you came here and all that?
So my recruiting process, dang, it's been a while. I've been here forever. I'm an old timer to this program already, but dang. So yeah, 2018, Coach Frank Miley, he recruited me, and you know, when I came on my visit here, just how I felt as like meeting the players, meeting the coaches, and just the atmosphere here at Logan, I loved it. So I decided to commit right after my visit, and yeah, it's been a great experience since then. I love Logan, I love Aggie Nation, and I'm just so glad to be an Aggie for the rest of my life.
So then you've been through really 3 coaching staffs in
Yes,
almost
sir.
in some ways. So can you
Yes, sir.
talk a little bit about that?
Oh, so you know, it's been a good experience. It's been kind of crazy, you know, seeing 3 different head coaches, 3 different staffs, different strength coaches. But it's good to be able to learn their different styles, you know. So it's been a great experience. And one thing that I know is it only works is if like everybody's locked in or locked into their style of coaching, and that's what I've seen our team do over the years, and that's why we've been pretty successful. Anything else?
I got one more for you. What's kind of just the general consensus the team has after watching film of the BYU game over the weekend? Just what's the biggest takeaway from the team?
You know, there's a lot of great things that we did that game, and you know, we're just getting better every week. And I feel like as long as we keep improving and keep getting better as the weeks go on, that we can play with anybody. And yeah, we're real close, and we'll be there.